The fund manager behind Mali Money Market Fund seems to be in some sort of trouble, and I'm sure you have seen these headlines and trending stories everywhere on social media that Genghis or Genghis or Genghis, whichever way you choose to pronounce it, is about to be auctioned for a huge debt worth about 345 million. And although most people feel like it is a part of the cat and mouse with its partner Safaricom, let me tell you where it started, where it is now, and if you should be worried as an investor in Mali or GenCap MMF. What has the company said, and most importantly, what has the regulator said and done? But first things first, Genghis started operations in 2008, although in different forms. It dates back to 1994 when it started. So it's not a company that just popped up out of nowhere the other day just because you first heard about Mali. Use it too. And besides Mali, it has its own money market fund known as GenCap since I think June 2017, and that is how many years now? 8. Yeah, I think 8 years. So the other part of starting the Mali Money Market Fund journey now ilianza December 2020, and that's when they started managing the funds on behalf of Safaricom. So is this loan or debt story a true story? Yes, it is. In January 2017, which goes way back before Mali's story started, the company took a loan worth $2.265 million, yes, and that is like about 293.08 thereabout million Kenya shillings, and was issued by Mashaba, a company known as Mashaba. So court records show that the former general manager admitted defaulting the loan, and they had come up with a way to make the payment over a given period of time. But long story short, they managed to pay some of it, but what has gotten them to the point that they are in right now is the amount that they are yet to pay according to their agreement. Yes, the auctioneer has already listed the fund manager's belongings, which include office furnitures and items, and this came after the fund manager failed to secure protection from the court Monday juzi, but then the judge allowed the auctioneer to proceed, but at least after 15-day notice period may elapse. So that means that the fund manager has only 15 days to figure out how to fix this mess. So does this mean that your invested money in Mali Money Market Fund or GenCap, Hela Imara Money Market Fund as it is referred to, is it at risk? The answer is no, and let me tell you why. If you have been watching my videos for a while now, where I talk about the security of your money in the money market funds, there is one thing that I have repeated again and again, that your invested money in the money market funds, say in company X or Y, is not in their account. The money is usually held by a different party known as the custodian. The custodian holds the money when it comes in from the investor and directs it to different investment vehicles upon guidance by the fund manager, and upon maturity, those funds come back to the same custodian. And I think this is one of a good example for people to learn this practically. One other thing, the difference between a money market fund and your usual bank account is that the money that gets into a money market fund with a fund manager X, Y, or Z does not form part of the company's balance sheet, unlike what happens in the bank. So in the case that a fund manager is being auctioned like what we are seeing right now, your money is not listed as part of what the company owns. Are we together? So watauzwa everything hadi wakai chini kwa floor, but nobody can touch your invested billions. Although this comes at a point when Safaricom is launching officially the other money market fund, which is ZD, and it is very interesting. Yeah, the timing could be very strategic, but to achie to Apple for now. Sindio, what has the regulator and the company itself said? As per the press release that was released by the Capital Markets Authority, which is the regulatory body, also posted on their CMA official website, they say that in line with its investor protection mandate, they are engaging Genghis Capital Limited to get a roadmap on how the firm intends to address the outstanding debt owed to its stakeholders. They further stated that CMA would like to clarify that clients' assets are held in segregated accounts separate from the funds of the Genghis Capital Limited, and then quoted the regulation, of course, that requires that there should be clear separation of the roles of the fund manager from those of the custodian and trustee. And therefore, they stated that the client's assets managed under Genghis Money Market Fund and the Mali Money Market Fund are held by a duly authorized custodian and oversighted by an independent trustee. On the other hand, Genghis Pia released a public statement, and the statement reassures clients of Genghis Capital's commitment to safeguarding investments and maintaining transparency. It emphasizes that the company's financial strength and resilience, explaining that client assets are securely held by regulated custodians under oversight from NSE and CMA, ensuring protection and separation from operational activities. In short, don't be misled when something like this happens, not only to Genghis, but to any other fund manager out there. These online streets can really sell you fear, but an informed investor is a smart investor. Please share your feedback below. Leave a like if you found this informative, and don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to. See you in the next video.